Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is D, and briefly, I want to talk about the Suicide Squad, the 2021 James Gunn film. Me being me, I'm very late to the party and just recently watched the movie, so I figured I'd go ahead and talk about it just a little bit. To cut straight to the chase, I did like the movie. I did enjoy it for the most part. I actually wasn't expecting to enjoy it quite as much as I did. It wasn't just like a mind-blowing, just fantastic movie, but it was enjoyable. It was interesting. It stayed intriguing. It stayed giving me something that was keeping me entertained for the most part, whether it was dialogue, over-the-top action, the violence, all of those type of things. Just the situation in general. Some of the things in this are very wacky and surreal and just almost video game like in a very bizarre, not traditional superhero film way, which is very fitting because this is the Suicide Squad. These aren't actually like superheroes, so that all of that makes perfect sense. So the film really worked well in that regard, considering the subject matter. The film succeeded where that original Suicide Squad movie failed. Even though I wanted that Suicide Squad movie to be good, I wanted it to succeed, and I wanted to like it, but I wasn't able to really enjoy that movie totally the way I wanted to. It had moments and just little spots, which is really the theme of that DCEU run, was just lots of cool shots and moments and spots and ideas and maybe sequences, but never really being able to completely bring the whole thing together and make it work the way you really wanted it to work. That just seemed to be the problem all over the board with the DCEU for the most part. So anyway, this James Gunn Suicide Squad movie, I liked it. I will say Bloodsport was a character that prior to this movie I had no idea existed. I didn't know who he was till I found out Idris Elba was signed on to do this movie, and even at that point I thought Idris Elba was actually playing Deadshot. I thought they were bringing him in to play Deadshot. Then I learned that it was Bloodsport, and then I had to look up all the information on Bloodsport to find out who this character was. And I'm glad that he is a character that has actual lore in the comics and in the DC universe. So it makes Idris Elba coming in and playing this character, it makes it more like, okay, this makes more sense. It's very more easily digestible because it's like, okay, this is a actual true DC character. It's not really too much shenanigans to bring him in. It still makes sense to bring him in instead of Deadshot. That being said, I still like Deadshot as a character, but I also like Bloodsport as a character. It would have actually really been great to see them in this movie together at some point, maybe having to face off, in the same way that some of the original Suicide Squad members, are quite a few of them actually, from that 2016 film appear in this James Gunn film. Some of them survive, some of them don't. But yeah, it could have been nice to see a Deadshot Bloodsport kind of showdown happen or something. But I'm gonna cut this all short there. I didn't actually want it to be, I'm trying to check my time, I didn't want it to be like this long review thing. I really just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the movie, but that's it. The Suicide Squad 2021, I'm glad I watched it. And it is a more complete, more enjoyable film than that original Suicide Squad movie. So that is that. I will catch you on the next go round.